Good afternoon and welcome to 15 Minutes with RobMotive Live. We've already burnt a minute and 41 seconds, so we better get to it. Anyway, it is Friday, thank goodness. Although for me, it doesn't really make any difference. It's not like I'm off on the weekends. It's one thing when you're a YouTuber, there is no day off. You work the whole time, 24/7, at least if you want to be serious about it, I think. Love to smoke. Sup, Rob? Hey, how you doing there, buddy? I hope you're enjoying your Friday. I hope you're not working, or at least if you are working, you're doing something you like to do, We Fergie, is this really the famous RobMotive? Yeah, famous, maybe infamous. I don't know so much about famous, but Friar John, hey, buddy, what's up, man? Beautiful day where you are. I know, let's take a look. You may have just heard the bug snapper snap something. I've got mosquitoes. I've got a mosquito problem in my garage, so I bought a bug zapper to try to get rid of that. But it is a nice day out here. Let's take a quick look. Hopefully I won't lose connectivity. But anyway, it's like a truck line up here. The only one, well, two here that are mine, I guess, are the Tundra and of course the electric lime Tacoma. Gorgeous color, gorgeous truck. I've discovered there are a lot of people that do not like that color. I'd go as far as to say as they hate it. I don't understand why. How can you hate the color of a truck, especially one as gorgeous as this? I mean, look at it. It's gleaming out here in the sunshine. Let's take a look at the sky. You can see, look at those palm trees, man. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? This is South Texas. In the winter, I guess, if we're actually in winter yet. I'm not sure if have we actually reached winter? I don't think so. But you can't beat it. I mean, for the weather down here, the only problem is when you get the occasional, house life-destroying hurricane. That's kind of a bummer. But it's 85 degrees in the garage right now where I am. I've got jeans on, and I would have shorts on right now if it weren't for this mosquito infestation. I'll show you my zapper. There's my zapper back there. That's what I have set up to kind of fight the mosquitoes. I don't know if it works. I saw one flying around a little bit ago, and I thought maybe it got me. I don't know. We'll see. If I start itching like mad, you'll know why. Let's see. Wee Fergie, wow, that is a beautiful day there. I'm envious. The truck looks great in the sun. Even dirty. Let me tell you, it is filthy dirty. But that color does not show anything, at least from a distance. If you walk up and look at it closely, you'll see it's pretty dirty. Love to smoke. When God created the pickup, he made it black. I see. But he gave us choice to different colors. I don't know. One thing I want to put out for those who might be watching this afterwards, and I know I'm going to turn this into a short little Pedal Commander advertisement, since everybody loves when I do this. But this is Pedal Commander. They're running a sale right now. And if you go to my link, and I think I have it wrong in the description, so you're going to have to watch this video if you want to take advantage. But if you go to the link that's on my description down there and enter code SAVEBIG, I think I have code RobMotive1. That'll get you $30 off. But if you enter code SAVEBIG, it'll save you $50, man. $50. So if you're on the edge and you're contemplating, I mean, this for me is a must-have if you've got a third-gen Tacoma. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about it. I'm not going to go on about it, but you can save $50. So why wouldn't you if you're on the edge and you're maybe trying to decide if you want to pick one up? Again, that code, click the link, and enter code SAVEBIG, not RobMotive1. You'll still save $30, but you can save $50 with code SAVEBIG until November 27th, through November 27th. Anyway, that's enough of that, right? Let's see. Friar John says, I'm in Louisiana. We have mosquitoes for sure, but I'm nearly immune to the bites. I did install red interior lights in my Tacoma to avoid other bugs. Does that actually work? You hear all kinds of things you can do to avoid critters and insects. And there was a lady, we were at the grocery store this morning, and there was a lady, 93 years old, this lady. So if you're watching, thumbs up to you, man. and I doubt she is. But anyway, she was at the grocery store this morning, and she was telling us that, or showed us rather, a thing of pepper that she was buying. She says she cooks gourmet meals, and she bought this black pepper. And on the picture on the front of it, it had what looked like a cockroach with babies on it. I mean, that's what the picture looks like. She wanted to show us this. And cockroaches, nasty things. We have a ton of them down here. There's not a whole lot you can do about it. I mean, I live near water. They love water, as do every other critter out there. So snakes and cockroaches and mosquitoes and flies and alligators, we have those. I've seen them in the river out here. Bobcats, javelinas, coyotes, I mean, you name it, we've got them running around down here. I hope nothing runs in here. My biggest fear is that I'm going to be in the garage doing something like this, or maybe working on a mod, and an alligator crawls in underneath my wife's Jeep, you know, right there, and grabs my leg or something and pulls me underneath her Jeep. Well, wouldn't that be a horrible way to go, underneath a Jeep via an alligator? Ugh. That, you know, so I'm always looking. If you see me looking around, I'm not looking for people. I'm looking for critters, big ones and little ones, you know. Let's see. Friar John says it does work. I may have to try that. That'd be a good reason to go to red LEDs. What about orange? You know, I've gone with this orange theme inside the Tacoma. I wonder if orange would work as well. I don't know. Jerry Martin, 60 degrees here. What do you think about the Blue Crush hard to find mods in that color? Also, like the lime green, that's for sure. What was the name of your hood struts? They're red line tuning hood struts. Best ones you can get. I'm not sponsored by them. I've had a few others. They just are the best. The only downside is you have to drill some holes in the hood. And you better be careful, because you know how a bit is once it gets going, right? You go too far and you're up through the hood. And I saw a guy do that on a video. And I don't know if it was a setup or not, but he did actually drill through his hood. And what a way to ruin your day, man. I couldn't imagine. That would be a bummer. But they're red line tuning. If you buy them from them, tell them RobMotive sent you. It doesn't hurt. And maybe I'll get a discount code at some point and save you guys some money. I don't know. Love to Smoke says, tablespoon of apple cider vinegar a day. Mosquitoes don't bite. Really? So they don't like the taste of you, huh? When you put that in, or put it in, when you swallow it. I'm just gonna stop. We Fergie, just saw the PC. The PC now offers one for the 23 work truck. You're gonna force me to buy one. Right now is the time, buddy. Like I mentioned, you can click that code down below, and don't use my code, use SAVEBIG. When you click that link, SAVEBIG, that'll save you 50 bucks. I'm gonna have to go back and change that in the description. Otherwise, people are gonna be saying, I used your code, it was only worth $30. I know, that's why you gotta watch the video, right? Maybe I should just leave it, and only the folks that actually watch the video will save the 50 bucks. What do you think? Is that evil of me? Jerry Martin says, thanks. Not a problem. You'll love it. Just be careful. You know, a trick, which you may or may not know, I don't know, is to put some black tape around the drill so that you can stop it before it goes too far. You still have to be careful. But they also have stops you can buy out there, I think, that you can actually put over the drill, over the bit, that will sit against the chuck and it won't let the bit go any further. That's actually ideally the way to go. I mean, if I did this religiously, and I've done it a lot, but if I was doing it, say, for a living, I don't know, installing hood struts, I would have one of those bits that or pieces that actually stops the bit from going through. Could you imagine working in a shop, and doing something so simple as installing hood struts and having to tell your customer that you drilled through their hood? That's got to be a really bad day for you, I would think, and for the customer. And they're probably not going to be very happy either. Now, before I run out of time, because we're going to stick to it, this is 15 minutes with RobMotive Live. And you know, 15 minutes is all you really need. What do you think of the pricing? You know, I put a video out, which, by the way, went crazy. I had some forums pick up my video. That brought more views to the channel. I think it's got like 42,000 views or something, which is by far, in that time period, the biggest video I think I've ever had. But what do you think of those prices? Everything, and I've got them up in front of me here so I don't mess them up, but from the SR at $29,599, which by the way is a $999 increase, all the way up to the new top dog, I'm gonna move my iPad so I can see, which apparently is the Trail Hunter at $54,599, which, if you're being technical, is a $12,779 increase over the existing Trail Edition. Since there was no Trail Hunter before, I guess you could say, excuse me, it's a $54,599 increase. But anyway, what do you think of those prices? And if you haven't seen the video, it's like 2 days ago or something. It's on the channel. Check that out. I ran through all of the pricing. I have a guy that I'm dealing with who knows someone that works for Toyota that's supplying those prices. So I just wanted to touch base on that. But what do you think? What do you think of those prices, man? Fergie, I read Clyde Sullivan. Have you ever seen a rattlesnake inside your garage or property? Thumbs up, bud. My wife thinks she saw one on our railing. We have a deck on the back of the house, and there's a yay so wide railing, and there was a snake going down it. She went right up to that snake, and she believes, after she looked it up, did some research from what she had seen, that that was a rattlesnake. I've never seen one. I've seen water moccasins. I've seen the, what are they, the coral snakes? The ones that have the banding on them, red, orange, and black, and the poisonous kind, the ones that can kill you or at least cause you a lot of harm. I've seen those on the property. I've seen them killed. People run over them here if they can to get rid of them. I have seen those here. We had one go right across our back deck, right up next to our screened in area where we're sitting. And that's the only thing that was keeping it from us. Now, would it have come in? Probably not. Snakes, unless you live in, what is it, Africa or somewhere where they have the, I don't know where it is, but the, what is it, the black mamba, or I don't know what it's called. But that snake will actually chase you, which is not a good thing, especially since they're like one of the most poisonous in the world, I think. I'm not a snake expert, so don't quote me, I don't know. Friar John says, everything seems too expensive to me. I don't know. I mean, you know, it's like if you go back to the early 1900s and you look at pricing back there for something. I mean, it was what, half of a penny or something, you know, and now you look at now, but everything changes. People's wages are higher, cost of living is higher, prices of things are high. I don't know. You'd have to dig deep into the statistical numbers, I suppose. We have 30 seconds left and I'm going to cut it off. Jimmy Pham says, hi. Hey, Jimmy. Fergie says the TRD Off-Road seems high compared to the other models. Yeah, the TRD Off-Road, $39,599, which is a $2,809 increase. I'd say that's a little bit high myself. I mean, I don't know. Still a lot. I figured, you know, just in my own calculations and research, it'd be about $3,000, but seems to be right about dead on. Anyway, we're at 15 minutes. That's it. I'm going to cut it off. Thanks for everybody for being on. I hope you all have a great weekend. I appreciate you all. I really do. Thanks. Bye.